Good morning, everyone. It is your English class, and once again, we are going to study our first chapter, determiners. Half part of this chapter we studied yesterday, and half part we are going to start now, right? So let's start. So we have come on the demonstrative determiners. Let's understand what are the demonstrative determiners. So this, that, these, and those are called the demonstrative determiners. This and these refer to persons or objects close by. This is used before singular nouns and these before plural nouns. So dear students, we have to understand whenever we have to demonstrate something, means we have to point out something. So that time we should use this, that, these, or those, right? So these and these we use for the things which are near to us, right? If that thing is singular, so we should use this, right? If those things are plural, so we should use these, right? Suppose I say that this pen is mine. So one pen is near to you and you are just pointing out the pen and you say that this pen is mine because that is a pen is singular, pen is one. That's why you have used here this. This pen is mine. So this is here demonstrative determiners, or we can say demonstrative adjective. These pens are mine. So now you have used these because pens are in plural number, right? That and those refer to persons or objects at a distance. That is used before singular nouns and those before plural nouns. So second thing, dear students, you have to understand when things are not near to you, those things are at a distance. That time you have to use to point out either that or those. When thing is in singular form, so you have to use that. When things are in plural forms, you have to use those, right? Suppose there is a cycle and that is not near to you, that is at a distance, so you can say that cycle is mine, right? If cycles are in plural numbers, so you can say those cycles are mine, right? This and that can be used before uncountable nouns also. When things are in uncountable, so we can use this or that, right? Like this food is not fit for us. So food, we know that that is uncountable thing. We can't count the food. So we can use this also with the food because that is uncountable. That rose is so beautiful. So with the rose also we can use that. Next point. So demonstrative adjectives or determiners, dear students, you can understand with the help of this picture. You can see that when things are in singular form, so we can use this and that. When things are very near to you, you can like use this. When things are very far, like you can see that someone is pointing out about to a flower. So when one flower is there and that is near, so you can use this. And secondly, you can see that. And now in this, you can see that where someone is pointing out a flower, but that is quite far, at a distance. So you can use that word here. And here you can see that flowers are near to you, but these flowers are in plural form. So you can use these and see here, flowers are in plural forms, but these flowers are not near to you. So you can use those there, right? Next point. For nearby for a nearby thing, you need to use this. For nearby things, you need to use these. For a far away thing, you need to use that. For far away things, you need to use those. It's a very simple. Next point. Fill the suitable demonstrative determiners. So dear students, you have to fill the suitable determiner here. Basically, demonstrative determiner you have to fill here. Let's do this exercise, and once again you have to raise your hand and I'll give you a chance to come forward, then you have to reply me. Our first question is that I want to buy car. I want to buy space dash car. So these or those, which will come? Ananya, you please tell me.
Sir, this.
This will come. Why? Why
Sir,
this?
because this is singular.
Because we are talking about a car and that is
Notice.
singular. So these and those words are used for plural. So that's why we need to use this right answer. So let's see the answer. Yes, I want to buy this car. So it's the right answer. Second sentence. Give me dash blue water bottle. So which can come here? Kanishka, please you tell me. Kanishka, please you
Good
tell
morning,
me.
sir.
Yes, good
Good morning,
morning.
sir.
Good morning.
Sir, that.
Why?
Sir, because bottle is singular.
Bottle is singular and there is no any clear indication regarding bottle is far or near. So whatever options we have, we can choose among them. Right? So
Yes.
that is right option here. Good, Kanishka, you have given the right answer. Give me that blue bottle, blue water bottle. Next, mangoes are rotting. So what can come here? Mangoes are rotting. Options are this, that, or these. Mannat, you please tell me.
Mangoes are rotting.
No, no, mangoes are rotting, but what is the first word? This, that, or these?
Sir, these.
Yes, these. Why? Can you tell me why?
Sir, because mangoes is plural.
Mangoes are in.
And sir, this and that is
Yeah, these in the
plural
option. So
form.
that's why we need to use these. Good, right answer. Come on, the next sentence. Yeah, these mangoes are rotting. Next, I can't forget incident. That, these, or those. Sanchi Bhatia, you please reply. Sanchi, please give me the answer of this question. Question sentence number 4.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
I
What
can't forget that incident.
that? Why have you used that here?
Uh,
Why haven't you used these or those?
sir, because there is the number of one incident.
Yeah, because
I
we
think
are talking about one incident. That's why we need to use that here. Right? Good answer.
yes.
Okay, right. Very good. Come on, the next. I can't forget that accident. Good. People were mean to her. Four options are here. That, this, that, these, and those. People were mean to her. So what can be the right answer? Who can let me know? If you can't reply, please down your hand. If you want to reply, please raise your hand. Shivani, you please tell me. Shivani, yes. What can be the answer here? Hmm. Sorry, I'm not getting your answer, Shivani. Again, speak, please. Still not. Shivani, still not. I'm getting. I think it's a network issue from your end. Okay. Sanchi, can you tell? Sanchi Bhatia, can you tell? What?
Yes, sir.
Yes, what can be the right option?
Those.
Why? Why not these?
Some, I think so because there is were. Because I think so. These is used in the present, and those is
Mhm.
used in past
Yes,
tense.
Sanchi Bhatia, your answer is absolutely right. Good answer. So you have given the good answer. So reason is that this and that we can't use because we are talking about the people. So people is in number in plural number. That's why this and that are wrong words, right? Now these and these words can come, but here we have to fill those. Why? Because when we talk about the past, so things are considered far away when we talk about the past, but when we talk about in present, so in that condition we have to fill these or those, but when we talk about the past we have to fill those, right? Because things are considered at a distance, means like that is a distance in time, not in space. Okay, so that's why those is right answer there. Those people were mean to her, right? Good answer. Come on, the second, I wanted to propose you this, that, those, these. What can be the answer? Rahul, please you tell me. I wanted to propose you this, that, these, or those day. What can be the answer?
That,
That. Why?
sir, because I wanted to propose you dash day. So
Yeah,
on
because
that
we are
day,
talking about the past, and past is considered at a distance, means like that is not like in space, that is in time. So when we talk about the time means past time, so we should use that or those. Okay, so that is the day singular. That's why we need to use that there. Good answer, Rahul.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. Okay, so in this way, dear students, we have to fill this, that, these, and those, right? Now, please come on the next point. And I request all the students, please try to give the answer. Either your answer is right or wrong, it doesn't matter, but you should try. Okay. Now, please come on the next exercise. Possessive determiners we have to understand, dear students. So, which determiners show the possession, right? Examples. This is my car. So, my is here possessive determiner because by the help of my, we are showing the possession of I, right? His friend plays cricket. He is also possessive determiner or adjective, we can say. Their son studies in the Century School. Is your homework completed? In this by mistake, this word has been highlighted. So your word is here possessive. So these words, my, our, your, their, his, her, these words are called possessive determiners, right? When we have to show the possession of I should use my. Like if I want to like show that this is a my pen, so I will means like I want to show the possession of something, so I will say this is my pen, right? With the R, we can show the possession of we. With the your, we can show the possession of you. His for he, and her for she, and it's for it, and therefore they, right? Again, understand? My for I, R for we, your for you, his for he, her for she, it's for it, and therefore they. So we can show the possession with these words, right? Now please come on this exercise. Use the possessive determiner in the given sentences. So dear students, if your sentence is this cycle is mine, this cycle is mine. So possessive word is here mine, but it is not a determiner. Why? Because it is a pronoun. If you want to use determiner here, so we need to use my, and after that we need to write any noun. So this sentence we can write in this way. If you want to use possessive determiner, like this is my cycle, this is my cycle, right? So mine is pronoun and my is determiner or adjective, right? So in this way you have to write the sentence. First sentence I have done for you, second you have to do by yourself. Come on, the second sentence. My cycle is of blue color and yours is of red color. So you know that yours is not adjective or determiner, that is a pronoun. So what can you write instead of this? Please tell me. Raise your hand if you can convert this sentence. If you can write here possessive determiner instead of possessive pronoun. Sanchi Bhatia, please tell me. You have raised your hand.
सर एक बार बस ये बता दो कि इस सेंटेंस में हम माई को तो नहीं चेंज करेंगे ना? Hello. Hello.
Hello, Sanchi. I was saying to you, my is already possessive determiner there. So because after my you can see noun is there. So determiners always come before the noun, right? But yours
Okay.
is not. Yours is possessive, but it is no determiner. It is pronoun. So instead of this pronoun, you have to use possessive determiner. So rewrite this sentence like I have done first sentence for you. Can you tell? Like this part is right. By the end, this part is right. My cycle is of blue color and what can you write here?
My cycle is of blue color
And
and your cycle is of red color.
yes, your cycle is of red color. We need to use always noun after the determiner. Remember this point. Okay. So your sentence
Yeah.
is right. So we need to write my cycle is of blue color and your cycle is of red color. Both the sentences are giving the same meaning. But in first sentence, we have used the pronoun and second sentence, we have used a determiner like possessive determiner, right? So in this way, you need to write the sentences. Come on the third sentence. If I say that you want to help your parents, you want to help your parents and we want to help ours. So instead of ours, what can you write here? According to the sense of this sentence, you want to help your parents and we want to help ours. Ananya, please you tell me what can be the answer of this. You need to change this word, ours.
You want to help your parents and we want to help our parents.
Yes, we want to help our parents or our parents. Well, yes, Ananya, you have given the right answer. You want to help your parents and we want to help. Sorry, by mistake, I did not write the word here. Here, you need to write, you want to help your parents and we want to help our parents, right? O-U-R-R, then parents will come. Okay, by mistake, it was not written. Okay, next sentence. These pens are theirs. These pens are theirs. So we know that theirs is a pronoun. So instead of this pronoun, we have to write a determiner, possessive determiner. So what word can come here? Mannat, please tell me. Mannat.
Sir, these are their pens.
Yes, these
Sir,
are.
these
Yes, these
their
are.
pens.
These are their pens. These are
Their
their
pens.
pens. This right answer. You have given
Their
the right
pens.
answer. Good, very good. Next, those notebooks were his. Those notebooks were his. So we know that his is possessive pronoun and possessive adjective, but here it has been used possessive pronoun because after his there is a no noun, and we know that we can't write any determiner without any noun. So we have to write a noun. So how can we write this sentence with the possessive determiner? Please tell me. Sneha, please you tell me.
So the correct answer is those were his notebooks.
Those were his notebooks. Yes, right answer. Those were his notebooks. Yes, good answer. So in this way, we need to use possessive determiners or possessive adjectives, right? So now let's come on the next point, distributive. Distributive determiners denote singular number of a noun among many, like each, every, either, neither. These are called distributive determiners, right? So some points we need to understand. Distributive, either, neither, each, every. Either. Either has two meaning. One or two different persons or things. You can take either bus, any of two buses. Either book can serve my purpose equally well, any of two books. So dear students, whenever you have two options and you want to say you can take any options, so you should use either. Okay. And second meaning also, for the second meaning also, we can use either word like the both. When we want to use the both meaning, so we can also use either when we have two options like uh, tall multi-story buildings have come up on either side of the road, means both the side of the road. Okay, on the both sides, right? Next, neither. Neither is opposite of either. It means not the one nor the other, not the first nor the second. When you have two options and you want to say that nor the, like not the first and not the second, in that case you can use neither word. Neither candidate deserve our support, not first and not second. When you have two options, when you have two candidates, you should take neither side. When you have option of two side and you want to say you can't take first side and even you can't take second side, then you have to use neither. Each, every. We use each when we think of things separately, one by one, talk to each child separately. We use every when we think of things as a group. The meaning is without exception. Every child needs love and protection. We use each for a small number, preferably two, or the number in the group should at least be limited. Definite average is used when the number is large or indefinite. Each side of the square has a same length. Every Indian must be proud of their country. So I told you these all the things in short. When you have two options and you want to say one out of these two options, so you need to use either, right? When you have two options and you want to say that not the first, not the second option, then you can use either. And sorry, neither. And either word you can use for the meaning of the both, right? So when you have two options and you want to talk about both the option, you can use either word also. Some examples we will understand this point. Each and every we can use these two words for the meaning of, in the meaning of pratyek, right? When you have definite number, right, and you want to talk about each and every like object and person of that thing, so you need to use each, right? When you have indefinite number, or group is like how many things are there in the group, that is unlimited. So that time if you want to talk about every, so there you have to use every word. These all the points we will understand with some examples and with exercise. Let's do this. Fill the stable distributive determiner. First, I have two pens. You can use pen, one or the other between a choice of two. So which word will come here? I have two pens. मेरे पास दो पेन है. I can use pen. And hence I have given you one or the other between a choice of two. You have two choice and either you can take first or you can take second. It's up to you. So please raise your hand. Let me see. Sneha, you please tell me. Sneha, please tell me what can come
Sir,
here.
either.
Either, yes, very good, right answer. So I have two pen, I can use either. मेरे पास दो पेन है और दोनों में से कोई एक मैं यूज कर सकता हूँ. So when you have to say like दोनों में से कोई एक, for this meaning you need to use either word, right? One or the other between a choice of two. Answer is either, right? Second, I have two pens, same like a sentence. I'm saying that I have two pens, I can use pen. I can use pen. Not one or the other between a choice of two. I can means like hints I have given you. You need to say that not the first and not the second. So for this meaning, you have to use here distributive determiner. So which one will come? Let me, like many candidates have, many students have raised their hand. Let me see that. Yes, Suraj Thakur, yes, please. You tell me. Please wait, let me come on the student. Man, who is that? Dear students, I request you, we need to write your.
sir.
Hello, yes, good morning. What's your name?
Sarman.
Man, okay, yes. Okay, please tell me what word will come here.
Neither.
Neither, yes, very good. Answer is neither. So dear students, when we have to say like na to ye, na wo, when you have two options, then you have, and you have to give this sense, then you can use neither word here. Okay, so neither is right option here. Second, I have three pens. I can use pen. So now please tell me which word will come. I have 3 pens. I can use what? Either, neither, or anyone else. What anyone like? What word will come here? Please tell me. Kanishka, you please tell me. Kanishka, you please tell me.
Sir, please repeat.
Sentences. I have 3 pens. I can use dash pen. आपको कहना है कि मेरे पास 3 पेन है, मैं तीनों में से कोई भी यूज कर सकता हूँ. What will you say?
Either.
No, either will not come. So dear friends, remember this: when you have 2 options, then you can say either or neither. But when you have more than 2 options, you need to say, like I tell you the answer, any. I have 3 pens. I can use any pen, right? But when you have 2 options, then you have to say I have 2 pens. I can use either pen, right? Have you understood my point? So in this way, here you have to use any. Second sentence: there are 40 students in my class. And you 2 options you have, either, each, or every. Each or every, these 2 options you have. So out of these 2 options, you have to fill one. There are 40 students in my class. Each student is honest. Every student is honest. Please tell me what word will come here. Varsha, you tell me, please.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir,
Varsha?
every.
No, beta, every will not come. Here each will come. Remember this: when you have definite number and you are talking about like each person, so there you have to use each, right? When you have definite number, so number we have 40 students, so here you have to use each. Each or every को प्रत्येक के meaning के लिए use करते हैं, but when you have definite number, there you have to use only each, right?
Sir.
So right answer is here each. Next sentence: in my school, each student is honest, or every student is honest. Sanchi, you please tell me.
In my school,
In my school, yes, Sanchi, again, please tell me. In my school,
every student is
every student
honest.
is honest, because we are talking about each and every student, but number we don't have. That is not the definite number. So that's why here we have to use each, right? Sorry, every. In my school, every student is honest, right? Good, right answer. Sorry, come on the next sentence. I have 2 chocolates. I have 2 chocolates. You can take chocolates. And for the meaning, the both you need to use. You need to say, मेरे पास 2 chocolate है और आप दोनों chocolates ले सकते हो. So chocolates word will come here as we have to put here. So what can be the right answer here? Let me see who can give me the answer. Please wait. Yes, Mika and Megan, please you tell me. Mika and Megan, please you tell me what can be the answer here.
Sir.
Yes, good morning. Who's there? Mika or Megan?
Sir, Meghan.
Okay, Megan, yes, please tell me what can be the answer here.
Sir, either.
Either, yes, either is right answer, because whenever we have to convey the meaning, the both, we can use either. And secondly, one thing I told you, whenever we have to convey the meaning, one or the other between a choice of 2, there also you can use either word, right? So right answer is either, right? Okay. Next, quantifiers. So quantifiers tell us something about number or quantity. Example, much, many, some, any, several, a lot of, little, etc. Much, a large amount of something. Many or several, a large number of something, that is uncountable, that should be uncountable. Some and any are amount of or a number of when the amount or number is not given. Little, not much, hardly any. A little, at least some. The little, the whole, amount, quantity. Though, very little. Few, not many, almost none. A few, some, at least, though not many. The few, all of them, though very few. So these all the things we will discuss in the tomorrow's class, because it will take much time, only 3 or 4 minutes we have. So if you want to ask any question regarding today's class, please come forward.